What's up? It's your boy Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video, and in this video we gotta break down a lot of crazy things. First off, ASTRA is already getting a nerf, or is it a bug fix? We gotta break all that down, including Riot's responses. Plus we gotta break down some crazy information about when we expect to see some VIPER and YORU big buffs and more, so make sure you watch to the end, don't miss out on a single bit of this crazy news. And then go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for high quality, in-depth advanced guides over every single agent, weapon, and map. We got everything that you could possibly need, exclusive content on the GameLeap website, so do yourself a favor, go check it out right now in the links down below. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, as you probably already know, in the most recent patch that just dropped, ASTRA is finally a playable character, and she's extremely fun, and we have an in-depth guide coming soon on this channel, so make sure you smash that like and subscribe. But according to this article by Dextero and the Riot devs themselves, there is confirmation that ASTRA ability changes are already in the works. Now, importantly enough, there was one part of her kit that seemed absolutely broken, and that was when she was placing her stars in her ethereal form or her astral form. She could actually see the spike go up and down, meaning that it was impossible for an enemy to fake a spike defuse, which is really broken. And even Shroud himself stated, if ASTRA truly comes out tomorrow, she's gonna be busted. If ASTRA comes out in this current state tomorrow, no changes at all, she's going to be busted. The fact that you see that is so huge, that has to change for sure, and that's how it released. That's how ASTRA was released into the game, just like that, and it is freaking completely absurd. Now, at the very least, a Riot developer responded to this. Altambre, who we're going to talk about a little bit later, said, quote, "We don't like this behavior and are looking into options now. Quote, I'm not sure how easy/difficult changing this would be since I'm not an engineer, so I can't make promises on timelines, but we're not fans of this behavior and are seeing what we can do." So that being said, we don't exactly know when this change is coming in. We do know that Astral Form is going to be receiving a bug fix or a nerf, depending on how you look at it, in the coming days or weeks. So expect to see that, but I don't think this is going to matter for Astra as a whole. She's freaking nuts. I've been playing her like crazy. I've been watching a lot of streams with her, and the general consensus is that she's absolutely amazing, and I tend to agree. She's nutty, and like I said, we're going to be breaking down an in-depth guide here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But we got to talk about some more pressing information. First, before we get into the things about YORU and VIPER, we got to talk about when the act ends, because the act just started. A lot of you want to grind that precious rank all the way to Immortal, but the Act 2 is going to end in 48 days on Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. So you got quite a long ways to surpass your limits and climb the leaderboards, and I know each and every one of you can do it. I believe in you. So let's actually move on to some really important information that I know a lot of you are excited about. Let's read this post from Reddit that someone posted, and then we're going to talk about the Riot responses, and I'm going to just read it back and forth, and then we're going to talk about it. So someone posted saying, where were the YORU/VIPER changes? I was really looking forward to some gameplay changes, either to agents or weapons. People keep mentioning it's because of some tournament going on, but then when is that going to be over? And Altambre, again, the G himself, responded saying, Masters is getting played on this patch, so we're avoiding disruptive changes. Astra isn't available to play in Masters, so she's the exception. For full transparency, 2.05 will likely be a lighter patch as well, and we'll keep an eye on Astra's launch to ensure it's healthy. Past that point, we'll have a gap in tournaments and some time where we may have to ship some of those changes in that 2.06 through 2.09 window. And someone responded to that saying, even if that's off from what people were expecting, I'm just happy that we finally got a date for estimated changes. And then the follow-up to that saying, that's understandable. I think you mentioned you would like to make separate builds so this wouldn't happen in the future. Is this still going on, or will the future big updates always be delayed if there are big tournaments on the horizon? And Altambre ended the conversation saying, yeah, we're working on the tournament realm stuff right now, so this is a temporary problem. That being said, we do want to keep tournaments and live as similar as possible, just because we think it's exciting to see pro teams playing the same meta as live, but it won't necessarily be a blocker like it can feel at times right now. So we got a little bit of good news with a little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, the next big patch, we will not be seeing the YORU VIPER changes. The next patch is going to be a really small one, so we're going to be covering that on this channel, but don't expect any big changes for patch 2.05. That being said, we might be seeing some really big changes to Yoru and Viper in patch 2.06 and beyond. And here's the thing. They're actually trying to exclude any big changes of these characters until Masters is over, the big tournament, but it's kind of weird that they're actually putting a new agent in the game, but they're not willing to put in changes. I guess they don't want people to play a character that is actually slightly different, and they seem to be holding back the patch because of the Masters itself, but that doesn't really seem logically consistent if I'm being honest. Like, I get it, but it doesn't really make that much sense to me. Let me know if you understand that in the comments down below. But because they've constantly delayed these Viper changes, I'm really expecting something big. I hope we see a dramatic rework in the character. I've been saying that for a long time, and the fact that they've had many opportunities to change just the numbers of this agent. If we freaking have to wait till patch 2.06, 2.07, 2.08, God forbid 2.09, and we get freaking, oh, the smoke, you know, eats up this much less charge, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. I'm serious, guys. That is not acceptable in my personal opinion, and I know that a lot of you Viper mains probably agree. A lot of you really love the agent and you want her to be good, and I feel for that. So I really want to see some big changes, make her viable, because right now, ASTRA, honestly, she's not. She's going to be viable. Brimstone is viable. Omen is still extremely powerful and probably still a staple of meta play, but Viper has just been at the wayside. So she needs some big changes, and I hope to see them, hopefully in patch 2.06, but it could be as late as patch 2.09 because that's the window he gave. So a little bit disheartening, but at the very least, we know it's coming, as we've known for a while. But anyways. Now, something else that a lot of you might have been dealing with and might still be dealing with, Valorant actually tweeted this out at the @PlayValorant Twitter handle, stating, looks like we were a bit unprepared for the amount of you playing Act 2. There's currently a delay for XP payouts, mass history population, and rank rating adjustments at the end of the match. These should all get processed once we finish the blockage. And yeah, I experienced this as well, and a lot of people I know experienced this at the early parts of the day, but it seemed like most of them have been ironed out, but who knows? It probably depends on peak numbers, how many people are playing, and they're still trying to work through this. So if you ever have a situation where you win a game, can't see your match history, rest assured your games will count. You can keep playing your games, they will still count, you just won't be able to see them, which can be a little frustrating, but fear not, you are getting all the losses that you earned. No, I'm just kidding. You're getting all those dubs. They'll be processed. You'll be climbing. And you know what else will help you climb? The GameLeap website in the links down below, filled with high-quality advanced guides. I can't tell you enough. So just go see it. Go check it out for yourself. Just go look around. I'm sure you'll find some crazy things that you're going to love. But thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know what you think about all the stories in the comments down below. But I love your faces. Good luck grinding this season, and I'll see you tomorrow.